Alright, we're back with Sun. We're most certainly not where we last left off, but at the same time, we also aren't catching the new teammate yet. We're gonna have to wait a bit longer for that. Last time I completely missed this section. Wow, that was so worth it. Wow. Yeah, that was almost the most exciting thing I've seen all day. I expected to be able to reach further areas of the route via that. No, just a TM I'm never going to use, probably. Well, it's fine. Well, we're stuck with just Barry and Mo for whatever abomination is waiting for us on the water. So, oh, this is kinda neat. Well, oh, okay then. I was expecting something different. And this here is a wishi-washi. It's a bit of a fishy thing. I very much considered using one, but then I didn't. Because... yeah... yeah, Wishy-washy. I considered using it, but, well, I can't count to 6, apparently, and I forgot the 6th member of my Pokémon crew. So, what that led to is, I didn't actually have room for Pokémon, and I figured Wishy-washy would be the first one to go, since I already had 2 water types planned. How are you here? How are you here? Well, anyways. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's a young swimmer. Definitely. Somehow I doubt that. If the first one was Wishy-washy, well, I'm going to guess this one is also going to be Wishy-washy. And since I already know where this is going pretty much, I'm slightly worried. Because I know full well what's awaiting for me at the end of this. And I don't think there's any need for me to fight these wishi-washis I'm seeing here. And now it's raining. Oh boy. Why do you care? Yeah, no. I mean, someone might need saving, don't get me wrong. But... I barely had time to notice, but the Dex Rotom was saying something about Lana in fact just kind of getting ahead of us without us even seeing. And how she definitely has, like, secret powers. Which is a good point. So, that's nice. Now let's see. Do I need to make an effort to beat a Magikarp here? Well, it's faster than Barry, because... oh right, it has Swift Swim, which doubles its speed in rain. That's nasty. Another magic up. How thrilling. Trying to save my silver wins because I know I'm going to be needing those very soon. Well, that was not exactly a difficult fight. Yeah, probably. Okay. Back to the ground. Let's see. That looks like something would be hidden here. Apparently not. Yes? Oh? Really? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's going to be audible in the recording or anything, but I feel there's something weird going on with the audio of the game right now. That's weird. Yeah, apparently now it's a trial. I mean, I'm pretty sure I called it that last time, but... Well, let's see what that has going for me. I should probably heal Barry just for the sake of having a slightly better chance of actually living whatever is coming there. Can I do something else? Can I possibly use one of the berries here? I don't think I have any relevant berries here. So let's just go for it then. After I catch that. Now, I'm going to actually save here, just in case something goes horribly wrong. I am slightly worried about the recording as it is. Not that I'm going to do anything about it, but... Yeah... Lapras is trembling. Okay. And here we go. That's a big fish. Or it's a big thing made out of many small fish. Because this is a Wishy-washy. After like, I think it's level 20, I want to say. Wishy-washy's ability starts to do things. Those things in question are turns it into that. It'll stop being that as soon as it goes below, I think, 74%. Also, that's not as advertised. Because I'm pretty sure there shouldn't have been a Pokémon appearing if it's paralyzed. That's weird. Yeah. Oh boy. Boosts? Yeah, normal Wishi-washi is not exactly a huge threat here. Okay, well, I got the boost, so... Let's just go for the raining kisses. That is not nearly as much as I'd hope. Well, if the big bulky one is going to stay stuck like that for a while. It should be fine, because the big one, that one has... Really? Really? They really went all out with that one, huh? And Barry's out. What a shame. Yeah, it has stats that go beyond legendary Pokémon pretty much. So, this fight this early is actually pretty tough. I probably shouldn't use acrobatics here since it has boosted defense, but I think it might still do more damage anyways. At least if it's a critical hit. Well, that one's already paralyzed, and also I'm going to take the other one out at this point, because that Wishy-washy is no longer really doing anything. Well, that's not exactly the most helpful thing. Yeah, so Wishy-washy in normal form is literally weaker than Sunkern, which is pretty much the weakest thing that could possibly exist. Oh boy. So, Alomomola can actually heal Wishy-washy and bring it back to the schooling form. And it just did. How is it faster? I feel like I have made a terrible mistake. Or maybe not. I can just barely do this. As long as Alomomola doesn't use heal pulse again. Okay, I should be good now. So, yeah, as I was saying, the normal form is literally weaker than a Sunkern, and the schooling form is stronger than some weaker legendaries. That's pretty nuts. But, more importantly though, I kind of have a problem of thinking what to do with this Alomomola though. My attack is lowered, so yeah. But Wishy-washy doesn't gain any extra health, which is very low to begin with it. And its speed stays the same, and it's very slow. So it's not completely impossible to deal with. So, well, the only reason I once again managed to cheat this fight out was thanks to Barry's paralysis. Though I honestly expected it to prevent it from summoning anything. I knew it was going to possibly get Alomomola as its helper, and that it would have heal pulse, because they really went all out with this fight. They gave it rain to make it hit harder. They gave it a citrus berry, I think, and it can summon Alomomola. That's kind of ridiculous for such an early game fight. But, well, I managed with only 2 Pokemon. If I had the 3rd Pokemon, I think it would have been a lot easier. Because Wishy-washy's moveset kind of sucks. As you could see in that fight, pretty much the only move it used was Water Gun. Not exactly the biggest threat that has ever existed. Also, I now have Waterium Sea. So, yes. That would go pretty well with my starter. Also, speaking of water and starters and things that go well, I now have the fishing rod. Wow, that's so impressive. Did you really? Yeah, apparently not. Well, at any rate, yeah, sure. I don't think there's anything I can do here right now. I mean, I'm going to have to fish the Thebas, but I'm going to guess that I'm not going to bother with that yet, at least. I'll probably catch Thebas off screen. Speaking of off-screening, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing just about here, because, well, it's time for me to backtrack a lot to find my next Pokemon of choice. So, see you in an unspecified amount of time. Alright, and we're back. You might be wondering where I am. Or not. But, this place is, well, it's somewhere on the sea on Mele Mele Island. So, I originally didn't mean to actually do all that much here other than catching the Pokemon, but, well, I'm here, so I might as well check this area out. So, I didn't pick up anything off screen. But I did see a few trainers on the way. I'm kind of questioning why there's a level 13 Goldeen on this trainer. That's a rock I can't break. So that's going to limit my ability to access things a bit. So yes. Corsola. Well, that's something I need to probably find soon. Catching what I want might be a bit of a pain as well. Let's see. Yeah, why was that one Goldeen so weak? Also, I'd say Ancient Power looks pretty neat now. Also, I noticed that the berry is apparently carrying honey, so need to get rid of that soon. By soon I mean right after this fight. Ooh. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. I can't really hit it all that hard. And no, I don't have Vaterium C equipped yet because my memory is bad. Oh, this fight is problems. This fight is many kinds of problems. Corsola is a relatively bulky Pokemon at this point of the game, and the fact that it has Recover means that it could pretty much stall me out for as long as it wants, more or less. Because it looks like I'm going to need 5 hits. And it can heal more than 2 hits worth. So, okay. The AI was stupid. The best kind of. Sweet scent? Yeah, no, I'll pass. I noticed that it no longer does the whole asking repeatedly for if you want to keep the move thing that it used to do. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't think the game gave me all that many choices in terms of fighting or not fighting the lady. Probably should have healed Barry before starting this fight, but oh well. Especially since I completely forgot to take the acrobatics off. Like always. Not acrobatics, the honey, so acrobatics would hit properly. Because that move isn't all that great on Barry anyways. So it having honey really makes it really bad. But well, it's a Finian. It's not exactly the most threatening Pokémon world has seen. Was that Gust? I don't even know. Wasn't really paying much attention to this thing. I think she had another Pokemon though? No. Okay. Well, these fights haven't been all that difficult yet. So let me take the honey. And then probably heal both of them. Not the Pokemon menu, the item menu. Bag or whatever. Yeah, that'll be good enough. I'm still kind of questioning if I should give Mo Waterium C, since that move kind of has its own small problems. Oh, this is a fishing spot. I didn't even realize. I thought it was going to be items. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Oh. That is certainly something. But, he kind of just is standing on water, and so am I. I mean, I know there's kind of ground underneath, but eh. Yeah. That did less than I would have expected. More than I hoped, though. Yeah, that wasn't particularly difficult. Let's see what this island has. It has a Pokeball. Soft sand. Not the most interesting thing. So I assume there's going to be something else here. No? Okay. Not the most useful thing then. So there's supposed to be like rippling water somewhere around this sea, and I sure haven't seen any yet. Not sure what to think about that. But then again, I only now realize that these spots are specifically for fishing. So maybe these are rippling spots. I don't see why it would be. But, oh well. Well, at any rate, I think I'm not going to be catching a Magikarp. And in fact, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually finally make use of the damned repels. And then I'm going to spend this remaining segment just kind of searching for trainers or anything else of value. That's a rippling spot. That's a super repel. Wait, no, that's a trainer. Oops. Yeah, I think we'll just spend the rest of this video looking for this sea. Because the sea is extremely interesting. Another one of you. Yeah. Well, we'll see what else the things may bring to the table, since, well, this video may end up being very short if I don't tack on something else at the end, so we might just kind of jump elsewhere in this video if the sea does not prove to be an interesting place, which it won't, because, well, it's literally the ocean. There's too much of it, so it's a bit of a waste of space. And that was an original joke, by all means. Definitely not taken from anyone else, so carry on with that. Well, anyways, let's... That's more rocks. Yeah, more repels, please. I don't need any wild encounters anytime soon. You seem like you would... Wait, that's just fishing. I don't wanna... Oops. I thought it was going to be something. Turns out it was nothing. I can't reach that area because there's rocks. Yeah, more repels. So my adventures on the sea may end up rather short. That's a shame. That's another fishing spot. That's more rocks. For some reason. Yeah. I fought you. I was on this place, but I did not fight you. So let's see what this person has for me. Swimmer Portia. Okay, that's a normal name, and that's a Luftdisk. Luftdisk may be relevant to my interests because, well, I have no idea where the hard scale swapping place is, but I'm going to need hard scales there, and apparently you can teach any move the Pokemon can learn at any level, which sounds fairly broken if you can do it early on in game, like at a reasonable time, instead of having to wait until like the last trial or something. Well, let me just get some healing out of Luftdisk before it disappears. I used Luftdisk in Omega Ruby. It was just as bad as you would expect, but at least I made a point to beat Primal Groudon with it, which had very little to do with skill and more with using Toxic and then using Protect and hoping everything works out fine. And after enough attempts it did. Yeah. Also I think Barry is finally either higher level or the same level as Mo is, so that's nice. I'm probably going to focus on Barry until it evolves though, since that's something kind of useful. That's another training thing. Nothing here. Lucky I bought a lot of these repels. So is there anything on this last stretch of water? Can I... No, that's still a wall. Okay. Well, that was a lot less useful than I was hoping. Instead of off-screening until I find whatever Pokemon I may or may not be looking, I'm just going to off-screen again, and we'll go back to making relevant progress. So, see you then. Alright, a quick skip back to this. While I was coming here, I noticed that this area had a TM of its own. So I'm just going to grab that one while I can. And then we'll be back to off-screening again. Thrilling, I know. But I... No. Menuing. I'm menu good. Echoed voice is... Okay. We're finally back. So let's deal with this. And this Sudowoodo derpily run away. Have fun. Yeah. Oh, freebies? Mystic water. I don't think wild Pokemon can make do. At any rate, we are now on Route 6, aka Straight Street, apparently. That's nice. That's a trainer. Oh. Well. Youngster Anthony. Anthony is one of those random trainers I always remember just by hearing the name. And this is a bad matchup. Specifically, Anthony is a hiker from Gold, Silver, Crystal, and I guess Heart, Gold and Soul Silver too. Right after Union Cave. It's kind of weird to remember just random trainers from random places. Like, I know everyone remembers Joey from every game ever, but that's a bit different. That sure was a Magpie. It didn't offer much resistance, so that's nice. Next we have a Young Moose. That's also not much of a problem. So I guess I might as well talk about how it's kind of weird that outside of Ilima we haven't actually fought the trial people, and Ilima we didn't actually like officially fight for the sake of the trial, because I kind of figured that'd be a big thing you do. But apparently not. I mean, I know there's a rematch for Ilima, and it's not that much harder than the previous one, but I have no idea where that went, because I kind of figured that would have already happened, and this is, again, not exactly the best matchup. So let's go back to Mo again. At least Barry is getting EXP from it at the same time, so it's whatever. So, Mo is indeed still a bit ahead in terms of EXP here. So I don't think this segment is going to go all that much longer, but well, we might as well see what the game has in store of us for while we still have a bit of time here. Nothing particularly interesting is probably going to happen, but who knows? Maybe How is going to fight us again. Huh. Can I get off this Tauros and check what this is? Because this is a TM. Sleep talk. Again, not exactly the most thrilling thing to find. I mean, I guess it's not really all that bad. And it seems there's plot to be had. That's a big horse. Yeah, huh. Oh boy. The same two people. Oh, yeah, I know them. Hapu. Okay. I've got nothing. So far, Team Skull has consisted of literally like 4 people. And 4 people and Gladion. We didn't fight the other 2, so this is, what, the 3rd time I'm fighting this same Drowsy? How thrilling. Truly thrilling. So, in terms of Pokémon variety, I'm most certainly not impressed by Team Skull at this point. I mean, I know most teams consist of roughly 3.5 Pokémon, 2 of which are pretty much Zubat, but still, this is pretty bad. And that is a Drifloon for some reason. I'm not really sure why there's a Drifloon. I mean, yeah, it could be Hapu's, but well, it wasn't. Okay, never mind. Because I kind of figured she probably wouldn't have a Mudsdale and a Drifloon, so So, what do I get for this? How about I don't? I'm not super fond of the idea of a battle royale anytime soon. Well, there's a Poké Center here. Doesn't seem like there's going to be all that much plot before I reach it, so I can go back to the route and clear that out. Machamp Sur is a popular one in this game. So let me just head to the center, not even properly check it out or anything. Just heal and then go back to the route and see if there's anything I potentially missed there. In before there's immediately a roadblock. That's a roadblock, but one I can deal with. That's a rare candy, okay. That's certainly something that could be very useful if I ever feel the need to, for some reason, train more quickly, but... Hello, Utter Oricorio. I swear I'm never going to remember the different versions of Oricorio, like what they're called. There's just no hope. Because my memory is kind of awful. There's a few trainers here, I guess. Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? Cubone. That's another Pokemon that I used to like very much. And I mean, it's still not exactly bad. It's just not exactly the hottest Gen 1 Pokemon on my list. Which, as weird as it might sound, my favorite might actually be Tentacool now. I have no idea why. Because I'm pretty sure Tentacool is one of the 2 worst Pokemon that has ever existed. Just in terms of it being everywhere. But, oh well. That also Cubone does have. Well, Marowak has an Alolan form, so that's kind of neat, I guess. That was that trainer. Here's another one. And it's probably going to use Oricorio, if I had to guess. My ego. Huh. And yeah, I sure was right. So, because it's blue-ish, it's fire flying now. I should probably switch. Also, Barry has another honey again. Ugh, that's annoying. Well, I doubt I'm going to keep acrobatics for too long after it evolves, so that should be fine. Also, I may have been wrong, but I mean, even if I was wrong, the thing is still a flying type, so it's still an awful matchup for Barry. Now, if only I could finish this, but yeah, Mo is almost out. Okay, Barry is level 23. Depending how much progress is made in the next episode, it actually might evolve. What I got? No, still that. Gonna switch to Stokeland and see if there's something here. Wow, so worth it. Ugh. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what type it is now. Yeah, I've got nothing. What? I forget what the 4th type combination is supposed to be. Fairy? That doesn't sound right. Oh. Really? So you've made your progress from that to here. Wow. I hate this person. Also, what? This sounds actually kind of interesting. That's a fake door. Yes. Aha. So there's nothing here. Excellent. That does sound like something that could be interesting later on, and that's a sugar piece. So I guess it wasn't a complete waste. Yeah, I've figured as much. Now, is there anything else on this strait that... Yes, there is. Diglett Tunnel? No. I'm gonna pass on that one for now. Nothing here. Yeah, I was going to say about that. Like, Diglett's Tunnel was a thing in Kanto. Oh. Yeah, I have given it an effort, but I was not super fond of it. I'm going to abuse it eventually for various things, but for now it's pretty much useless. Wow, that's useful, and that was not locked. Oh, this is Game Freak. I don't know. Can you remake Yellow? I mean, I don't really particularly want that one either, but it's probably better than the other option, which would be to remake the damn Gen 1 games, because you know it's going to happen. Okay. Yeah, sure. I kinda like Clefairy. Well, this place was a bit of a waste. Did I speak? Yeah, I did. You're useless. Anything here? Well, this is something. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think we're just going to end at that. That's excellent. Yeah. So next time we'll probably off screen I'm going to catch a Feebas, and then I'm going to go and start the video with me finding my Pokemon of choice. Hopefully with its hidden ability. Spoilers. Bye.